Samsung might not be boosting battery capacity on its next high-end flagship, but it looks like faster charging is finally on the cards for the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Tipster Ken Yilmaz on X via Sam Mobile spotted a reference to the device's charging speed in a new One UI 8.5 firmware leak. The two strings of code, as shown below, strongly suggest support for 60W wired charging, a notable upgrade from the 45W cap on previous Ultra models. This lines up with a previous claim from Ice Universe that Samsung would increase charging speeds on the S26 Ultra to 60W. Others, like Yogesh Brar and Chunvan 8888, had speculated it could go as high as 65W, though today's firmware suggests the more conservative figure is correct. While 60W still trails the 80W or even 120W charging offered by some rivals, it would represent Samsung's most significant charging speed bump in years and could help bring full charge times down from just under an hour to something closer to 40 minutes. The phone is still expected to use a 5,000 mAh battery. As for the rest of the S26 Ultra, we've already seen signs that it will use the Snapdragon 8 Elite 2 chipset and could be part of a renamed lineup alongside a Galaxy S26 Pro and S26 Edge. But faster charging may become one of the most noticeable upgrades for many users, especially those tired of seeing cheaper phones charge twice as fast. A few months ago, we got our hands on the first firmware file for the Galaxy S26 Ultra. It revealed that the phone will run Android 16-based One UI 8.5 software. However, that was just a start, as the recent leaked firmware files show that the Galaxy S26 Ultra will probably be released with the successor of the Snapdragon 8 Elite next year and will come with One UI 8.5 based on Android 16 out of the box. This seems to align with a recent leak by Ice Universe showcasing Samsung's software update plan to prioritize the foldables with the newest One UI version and refining it for the Galaxy S lineup. The firmware file is available on Samsung's server, which means the tech company is already planning to develop One UI 8.5 for its upcoming S26 series. The firmware also reads the PMK 8850 serial number, which is most likely Qualcomm's upcoming next-generation flagship chipset. Since the S25 Ultra comes with Snapdragon 8 Elite aka 8750 in its firmware, it's likely safe to assume that the S26 Ultra will remain with Qualcomm's chip. It is safe to say that all three Galaxy S phones will be driven by the Snapdragon. However, the S26 Plus and the base S26 will most probably sport the company's new Exynos 2600 SoC, which is said to deliver good CPU and GPU performance. Furthermore, another recent rumor asserts that Samsung has also devised a means of keeping the Exynos 2600 cooler. Additionally, it is said that Samsung will bring a thinner and lighter flagship with key upgrades to its screen, cameras, and charging speed, which will bring a storm in the mobile industry. Additional features earlier, rumors claimed that the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra could finally upgrade to 65W wired charging. However, a new leak now claims it may support only 60W instead. While 60W is a step up from the previous 45W, it's still not a massive leap. Still, the increase in charging speed could appeal to users wanting faster top-ups. The reports also mention that the S26 Ultra would feature a larger 5,500 mAh battery. That would be a 10% increase compared to the 5,000 mAh cell in the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Despite the mix of rumors, one point is becoming clear. The S26 Ultra likely won't lead the market in battery capacity or charging speed. As the launch nears, more leaks may clarify what Samsung truly plans.